few minutes, and they have a disabled person over there. I mean, technically they're all disabled, but this guy is like mentally disabled. And normally he's a pretty nice guy, but for whatever reason, he just attacked her. Oh, no, you're good. You're
good. We are in the starting soon screen.
All right. So I got you.
If there's not anything you don't want to share, that's.
Yeah.
But if you are free, please continue.
Yeah.
Well, that's yeah. Maybe I should just say afterwards.
Side note: I do like the Jenko jean shirt.
Well, thank you, sir.
Look, I seen it. I was like, oh, my man, he's wearing a Jenko jean shirt.
Man, that entire man's wardrobe is Jinko.
We don't really is.
Man, I used to have the jeans and everything, man.
Yeah, I wear the shorts all the time. I do love every time they got a new pair, I'll fucking order them.
See, now I'm gonna go in here and take a look and see.
Oh, dude, they're dumb expensive, like way more so than they used to be.
Really? Like I understand, but I mean, they shouldn't be that expensive,
right?
I mean, but they is.
Oh my goodness, they got the bro. This takes me back. This takes me back. What? No way, 260?
Yeah.
I think like back then, like the most was like $50.
70 is what I remember.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Like for the really wide legs.
Oh yeah, like the really wide, yeah. But 260?
Yeah.
Man. Ain't no way. They're like, all right, I guess we got to start charging extra since we're using so much more material.
Right.
I remember everybody, the people that actually did have Jenko jeans. Oh, don't let it rain. The whole bottom portion of somebody's jeans is completely soaked.
Hell yeah, add like an extra 10 pounds of weight.
Oh my goodness.
But hey man, you ain't got to worry about trying to hide snacks going to the theater.
Bro.
Hell no.
Facts.
Yeah. Bring a 2-liter in your back pocket.
I used to do all that.
I mean, from the looks of this, bro, like you can hide a whole bunch in this back pocket. It's got like a little kangaroo on it.
Oh yeah, the kangaroos.
Yeah, and it you can like, I know for a fact that's a 2-liter, maybe a bag of chips.
Man, you can put your whole life in those back pockets, honestly.
You could. I remember one time me and Wrath snuck a 12-pack into a movie theater once.
The chicken cheese, bro.
Times are different. I'm just saying.
Bro, I just looked at the price and it's like quadrupled, bro.
It really is.
Yeah,
right, I'm late to the party. What happened? What were we talking about? Chris, damn, what happened to the room? Looks good. I like it. Change.
I had to get a new camera. The other one was starting to screw up.
So you changed the entire layout of your room and location?
Nah, I didn't change anything. Like, it's just a different camera.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the difference.
he got himself a wide-angle lens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I went from getting like, it was a little cheap one, but like this was like $30. I was like, well, $30, yeah.
Have you started soon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, glad I made it.
All right. Everybody good?
Mind.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. And here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Griffcast episode 115, the Mature Nerdy Podcast for Immature People, the show where we talk about any and all things nerd, from video games, comic books, movies, computer, and or technology. I messed that up. Welcome to the show. I am your host, the King Neckbeard Griffmore. we got the full cast here tonight. Got everybody.
Yeah.
You good, Chris?
Huh?
You good?
I need a nap.
Dude, naps.
I'm one of those people that I hate sleeping. Like if I could live my life without ever sleeping again, I'd be down. But I'm also at that age where I have to take mandatory naps.
Look, it's the peak.
Man, I am ready for the eternal sleep. I can tell you that.
Jeez, my man.
I need some sleep.
Can you tell me who broke your heart? And we can talk about this.
Yeah,
we
I mean,
can help you.
we got the couch ready for you, brother.
What did she do to you? Talk to us.
Who said it was a
Whoa.
Hey, man, you can't.
What did they then do to you?
Wow, during this month, you have that type of a response? It's fucked up, dude.
Whoa,
It's fucked up.
Yo, chill.
No. What did they then do to you?
Anyway, dude, maybe it was me. Maybe it was
Yo,
me.
Graves, that's rough, bro. I heard that.
Oh, can't take y'all nowhere.
I know. It's bad.
Especially the internet.
Yeah, I'm about this behavior too. Y'all are screwed.
Oh man. All right. Let me make sure everything's actually streaming right.
Make sure we didn't get you canceled already.
Hey, Nora, look. It's like, wait a minute. Did they disconnect my feed already?
You can't say that during Pride Month. Banned.
Wait a second. Oh, okay. Well, they posted the wrong title everywhere.
Wrong title? I thought I saw the right title. And it doesn't matter. Too late now.
Yeah, we're live. We're gonna. Yeah. Welcome to episode 114, take 3.
No, I definitely saw 115.
All right, it's 115 on Twitch, and YouTube is 115. Facebook is all of a sudden 114 again.
Oh.
Well, Facebook is special, so
It really is. It really is. Let's do this and this and go here. Okay, now Facebook says 115. I am so conflicted.
Didn't we ask if you were all right? Didn't you say you need some sleep?
I
Might
need
You might need some sleep.
stuff. Okay. Twitch, what are you doing?
who the hell knows?
Definitely not Griff.
Definitely not Griff. I promise you that. All right, so an hour before the show goes live, apparently the Xbox showcase dropped, and it was just straight fucking fire.
Dropping hammers.
Uh-oh. We watching?
I'm gonna have to look into this a bit. We can after at the end after we do the summer showcase, we can see if we can find something that shows the trailer. There's a couple of things there that I'm a little worried about. And other
Dragon
things,
Age.
Dragon Age.
It's gonna be a long show. You're trying to get through these titles. You're trying to get through the Summer Game Fest, which was 2 hours by itself.
I got it down to 12 minutes.
Yeah, I mean the summer Game Fest was not
It was doo doo.
that was not it.
It was doo doo.
Pretty much.
And then I'm glad. I'm glad
I am
Xbox
going to warn
followed it.
everybody. I am going to pull a TCP when we get to Dragon Age. Y'all are warned.
You don't get that no snap.
All right, so yeah, because there's a lot of like hot titles in the Xbox game show. Funny part is most of that is only in the game show because it's going to PC as well.
I
Like
mean,
PC, Diablo, World of Warcraft.
Before we get going, what's the point of having a console? Everything's going to PC now. Within like 5 or 10 years, you're not going to be able to have a PlayStation or an Xbox game. It doesn't end up on your PC day one. So
They've realized
why?
that's where the majority of the market is. A lot of people were having fun. People were growing up, understanding. You know,
What they noticed? They noticed that all the kids that actually had consoles growing up have big boy money now, and they're like, oh, we might as well go ahead and put it on PC because all the people that actually during the process
I
of
will say
consoles
this:
moved on.
a lot of people, most people, can't afford to build a gaming rig, or don't know how, or don't know what they're looking for, and so they just buy a console.
Yeah.
That seems to be
easy
changing
money.
with the new generation, though.
Yeah,
you
like
can
YouTube, they found out that you can do anything on YouTube.
Yeah, when Henry Cavill started live streaming his new computer construction, like people were like, "Yeah, let's do this."
That got a lot of the PC world motivated. Those wanted to transfer over. But I mean, yeah, but we said like console is easy. You just buy it. It's relatively cheap.
It's plug and play, but it's 30 FPS. 30 FPS, no mods.
Now it's 60 FPS
Yeah,
Sometimes.
with checkerboard markup. Is it called?
Well, it might be 60 FPS on like what performance mode.
Yeah, performance mode where they drop the resolution down to like 680.
Yeah.
I will say that Destiny PvP gets 120 on console. But the maps are also 12 foot by 12 foot.
Yeah.
there's your resolution. There it is.
And look at the color palette. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's not a new
varying
game.
shades of gray until you get to a Guardian, and they're like neon.
Grayscale.
For being real, some
I didn't get
console
that.
games can push it. You know, they push it a little bit. Some are hitting 60 here and there. Like I think the first party studio games for each console were hitting 60. But I mean, yeah, they are dropping the resolution quite a bit, using a little bit of scale up technology to get the resolution there.
Well, this is a side question. Like, if you're playing a PvP game and like the whole background is gray, brown, like really muted colors, why are you running around in neon blue and green? Like, I can see you from a mile away. You're just an easier target. Like,
So I would like to also point out, though, a lot of people are unaware that your TV can limit your console performance. And also, unless you have a very high dollar TV, which does, most new smart TVs have an upscale feature built into it.
in the new Samsung, you can just run Game Pass straight off of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off the TV?
Yeah. The smart TV will run Game Pass.
It's cloud gaming, I guess. You know, kind of like
I think so. And it's got like, you can't do every game, but there's a lot. Like, it's not like, here's like 10 games. It's kind of a neat feature. It's like, here's like 200 or 300 games you can play. You're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
You'll find something you like.
Touche.
Yeah. And also a lot, 70 to 80% of the Game Pass library is older games. So it doesn't require as much to stream it.
Yeah, like you're not going to play like the new cutting edge Call of Duty on your Samsung. It's not happening. But like if you want to go play like some of the Fallout games or anything like that, easy as you can play that on your fridge.
Is it
Like you can play New Vegas on your phone, technically, I think.
Yeah. We're getting to that age. But speaking of playing things on your phone, everybody's making a bloody freaking handheld these days. Has anybody else noticed that?
Yes.
Yeah, but it makes kind of sense. Look how much money the Switch is making. Look how much hype that's getting. Everybody wants a piece of that. It's the console version of the Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh.
No. It's the big thing. Everybody has to have one.
Yeah, I know. It's starting to change now. I feel like, what was the big thing that everyone was to? I was talking to somebody else about it. Everyone wants to make a Souls-like game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm watching everything. And I started. I'm gonna get way off topic. So,
Well, like the hard
if you want me to rant, I'm about to get way off topic.
We might get to the Xbox showcase today. Maybe we'll do a 5-minute brief interlude about what they dropped. All right.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Drop a
You actually want me to rant? When was the last time a good shooter came out? Whether it was third person or first person?
Dark Tide.
I don't count it. Never mind.
Doesn't mean it ain't
It
good.
really hasn't been a good shooter. Everyone's been huge into melee combat and making a Souls-like game.
I mean, what
Souls-like
about
game.
Helldivers? Would you count that?
Oh, you know what? And I've been playing the fucking shit out of that.
Look.
Hey, but it's not a story game. It's a live service game. It's not a story game. I'm talking about like the last story-driven shooter campaign.
Oh, a
shooter.
story. Well, okay. I mean, that's
Story-driven
different.
shooter like Medal of Honor, like back in 2004.
You're talking about Medal of Honor? Well, I mean, now we got games
Halo
coming out
2?
soon. Dude. Halo Infinite? Halo Infinite wasn't even that good, man.
I said
It was not
2.
good.
Halo Reach.
No, you better put some respect on his name.
I don't know. The last game that I thought of that was a great shooter, story driven, was Days Gone. That was the last one that I thought about.
That was a really good game, and you heard why they're not making another one, right?
Because I guess the pitch meeting for 2 didn't go well. They felt like the sales the sales for the first game was not that high enough. I was like, you guys.
No, they think they're competing with themselves because they already have the Last of Us franchise.
Do we need another zombie shooter? I mean, sure, they're third person, it's just different styles of shooters, man. But anyway, I think so. Like the big thing, like a couple years ago, and still is like battle royales. Everyone wants to make a fucking battle royale, and now everyone wants to make this melee Souls-like combat game where it's heavy on dodging and parrying. Not even just blocking, not even just getting up blocking or being able to parry. It has to be a perfect parry. It has to be a perfect dodge, or you're just gonna get fucked. Right?
Well, I mean, before that, it was the Assassin's Creed thing where like you had the triangle parry to win, where they did that in Arkham, they did it in Assassin's Creed, they did it in Shadow of War,
Spider-Man. I mean, yeah.
Spider-Man.
But yeah, the huge thing now is making something that's very Souls-like. Souls-like in combat. Stellar Blade, Phantom Blade Zero, Phantom Blade Zero is coming out. Which I saw was making me think about it. You got Wukong coming out. Wulong was not that long ago. Other games that just focus on this all melee combat. I'm like, when was the last good shooter? And don't say Call of Duty because one that hasn't been good for a while, and plus they make it every year, so it doesn't fucking count.
SpaceMarine 2 is coming out this fall.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it. Someone said this is like, as much as I like Souls games, I'm tired of seeing this tiny peasant character take on these monstrous animals where if they just look in your direction, you would normally die, but you're sitting there battling them with this fucking toothpick and they're the size of buildings. I'm like, yeah, it's starting to get out of control.
Really? I mean, they did it in Zelda.
Yeah, no, it's not realistic. I understand I'm playing a fantasy video game, but
I
think we might have to have
steps
limits.
the last few years too.
Yeah, I mean, a couple bad stuff, but I mean,
Careful, Chris, man. You gotta be careful about
I don't care about Nintendo fanboys. I don't give a damn. Like they don't intimidate me. What are they going to do? Like send Mario pictures at me? Oh
no. Those bitches will shank you.
Bring it. It's me. I got the gun.
Well, we're not banned on TikTok.
Yep, there it is.
So, that's the hot thing for, what everyone wants to make. Like I said, went from being battle royale to now being this melee stuff, and now, when it comes to the hardware industry, everyone wants to make a handheld. The Switch blew up. As our technology progresses and we're able to make something that's tiny and compact. COVID definitely helped. People wanted to be lazy and just sit in their fucking bed all day. So you can also work that way. I can do my job, and then I can also have my handheld. I can lay in bed, have my laptop on my lap, have my handheld here.
I can't do it.
I mean, at this point in time,
do it.
handhelds are, some of these handhelds that are being made are just basically handheld PCs.
Yeah. We'll talk shit on Zelda. I wasn't even the one talking shit on Zelda. I will get there.
I'm talking shit on Zelda.
I'm talking shit on Zelda.
I can't do, like, for me, I can't just lay in bed. Like, even with work, like, I gotta have my screens because.
Are you guys seeing the chat that I'm not?
I will.
Someone just texted me personally. Someone must be watching. They text me personally. It's like, don't you dare talk about Zelda. I'll talk about Zelda.
No, man. No. Because of that text, Zelda sucks. Both of them.
Both of them. Forget the other 15 in the franchise. Just the two. They suck.
Well, it's the two that everybody's like, these are the greatest ones. I'm like, why? You can't even look at something without your sword breaking. Like, how is that heroic? Like, how am I supposed to how am I supposed to beat Ganon with a balsa wood sword? Like, who designed this? Like, go away. Yeah, that's what I think about Zelda. Go away. You want to make a real Zelda game? Go back to Wind Waker or something. That shit was fun.
Wind Waker looked weird, man.
It did look weird. I'm not going to lie, but it was fun.
It was Zelda with a Crash Bandicoot theme.
Yeah.
But to comment on what TC was saying, I think all these things are just trends right now. Like whatever's the popular thing, whatever seems like it's the popular thing, everybody's going to latch onto it for a minute until they get whatever they can out of it. And then when it's boring and nobody cares anymore, we'll move on to the next thing. And for
like
whatever
motion
reason,
controls?
we just haven't done it yet. But we're doing it.
I mean, it's like motion controls, the Wii, the Kinect, the PSVR that they still push.
Oh yeah, they've just kind of like stopped with some of that stuff, but I mean, I'm sure it'll come back.
One thing that came to mind where you're like, it's the huge thing and everyone does it. Thinking about way back in the day, QuickTime events. I remember when they were pushing QuickTime events hard. They made games around that shit. That's all you did was just QuickTime events.
It was in every game there for a minute.
Telltale game. But I really miss QuickTime events. Some games that had a very good balance and like.
Some did have a good balance. It was fun, and some of them are like you missed the whole game because you're just like.
Yeah, when you make it the whole game, that's a little bit ridiculous. But like some of the older Spider-Man games, they would throw it in there like you have like a quick 30-second sequence where you're just doing QuickTime events. Some of them you couldn't even like memorize because it was changing so often.
The old Force Unleashed games had QuickTime events, like the little ones where you could defeat the guys. Like it was just really quick. You hit like 2 or 3 buttons, you're done.
Yeah, bring back QuickTime events. Just don't kill it. Just a small amount.
Not like up, down, left, A, B, Y. Reach over with your left toe and touch the wall socket. Now you'll do the move. Like, no, man, just 2 buttons. You're done.
We're supposed to be talking about handhelds.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Too bad the PSP was ahead of its time, and everyone said that it was so good.
It was good. Like the movies on it was good. Like I had a Vita. I used to play I get really lazy at night. Like, it's bedtime. I'm gonna play video games into bed for like 20 minutes, then I go to sleep.
That's it, man. And now they're actually gonna do it. Like the Portal. I have a Portal, and like I've used it a handful of times. I mean. Even as awesome as my home internet is, and like I guess my home setup, it's just not great because like you're playing games because everyone wants to make the Souls Combat game where you need perfect timing, and even if you just have that just like a little bit of lag, I could be sitting like right next to the router. Just that.
What was it?
It's not gonna work.
It was one of the Woo games. Like you and I both played it, but like it had the stuttering issue where like it kept grabbing on the terrain.
Was it Wulong?
I think it was Wulong.
Yeah, Wukong hasn't come out yet. That's the one where you play as the Chinese monkey.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm with you. Yeah. But yeah, like it was that one. Like that, the game itself, it looked good. It played okay until you got stuck on a random grass seed for some reason. You're just sitting there like,
that did happen to me. Yeah. Handhelds. Everyone's making handhelds. Xbox is rumored to be making a handheld. You knew that PlayStation was kind of like they were just seeing. They put out the Portal just to get like a little bit of taste, like to see what would happen. Everyone bought that shit up.
I will say this: if Microsoft can make a decent like Steam Deck, like an actual operating system computer where you could take your Steam library and just go, I might actually be behind that.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I come very close. I still have the ROG Ally just sitting in my cart. I just want to press the button so fucking bad. But I just can't validate it to myself because I still have my laptop. I still have a gaming laptop that has a 3090 in it. It's fucking a beast laptop, so I might as well just game on that. But I just want to buy the Ally just to fucking have it, just for no reason whatsoever. And as soon as they drop a PlayStation Portable, that I can actually play my library on the physical device, I'm gonna buy that.
Well, they've dropped 2 PlayStation Portables that have been good, but they just never released a dearth of games on it that I wanted to play. That was the problem.
Well, I mean, the rumor is that the new one that they're coming out with, you can download you won't need a PSP library. like for the PSP, you had your PSP library where there was physical or digital, but now the rumor is that all your PS4 library, whether your digital library, your PS5 digital library, you can play on the physical device.
Which I think would be a good idea, but like with the Xbox One, the real question of its success is going to be how much power does it have to run stuff? Because nobody's going to want to play the new game at like 420. Like,
I mean, they'll probably be 720. It'll be 720 screen. When you're playing a
Well, not to
720
mention,
screen,
isn't a selling point typically having like exclusives of some sort to be able to sell the device?
you know,
it is and it
normally
isn't.
I would say yes, but recently a lot of exclusives are just going. God of War is going over to PC. Like Halo's already over on PC. All this shit, exclusives, I think is kind of dying.
yeah, like
Well, to some extent, I mean, but I feel like there's always still going to be something.
You know, they might do a temporary like exclusive release for it for something like we're going to release it here in like a year. We'll release it in like Steam or something or whatever. But like, I don't know.
Well, I feel like just right now, like with everybody having a cell phone and having the ability to play pretty much whatever they want just on there, what's the point of buying a device like that?
easier controls. I mean, you're playing on your cell phone. You either have to buy the backbone or you have to buy like using the touchscreen. It
That's a fair point.
just
But
feels weird.
the fact that these other products already exist, it just kind of. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't think they should make it and that it shouldn't exist, but it just seems a little pointless. Like maybe they should have something a little extra to make
And
it
unless
more.
they do it right, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's going to be more attractive to those people that we spoke about earlier. We said, they're bringing their games over to PC because they realize there's a large market, and when it comes to PC, everyone's moving to PC, so on and so forth. But there's still those people that are just like, I only buy console. It's easier, so much cheaper. I don't have to worry about updates and drivers and.
I think another reason that
and,
a lot of things are going to PC is because of the way things are made now. It transfers a lot easier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think people that are like only for console and they just want to take their library with them on the go, even though I guess most people aren't really leaving the house much because they're trying to work from home. But I mean, like if you go on vacation, visit the parents, there was a time where I was doing that, man. I was like, before I got into PC gaming, before I built my PC, before I had a laptop, I was packing up the PlayStation 4. I think I might have had like two. Like I had one PlayStation 4 that like.
Anybody else remember the Xbox Go bags?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, "Oh man, you put put it in. It already had a screen. All you had to do was just flip it up, plug it in, and it was good to go." Man, I missed that.
Oh man,
I just miss the old Halo 1 LAN parties. Like, doesn't matter what you do online, they've never been that fun.
Pizza and Doritos, or like with it, you gotta get the 3D Doritos. Oh my goodness, I missed this.
No. What you needed peanut M&Ms because those hurt when you threw it at the guy. So if like you got sniped, you just beamed the dude in the head like, you bitch.
I don't know. Those got expensive after a while because sometimes you would need like a lot of duct tape. You got it. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Yeah.
We've all seen it
in front of your boys. You'll do that when you're by yourself, but you won't do that in front of your friends. Like you don't want to be the bitch. You won't.
I mean, you're just feeding him Mountain Dew the whole time. What if he had to pee like up there, man? That would be like.
You give him a bottle.
What if you could do this? Like sit it under him. Like you just have the bottle. And you just hold it up. Just.
It depends on who gets out first. First one out has to hold the bottle. All right. So something I wanted to bring up here. Is there a good guy company for a platform? Because Xbox is owned by Microsoft. Sony is Sony. Nintendo is suing children. Like,
So what do you mean by like platform? Like I guess a good guy.
The only thing I can think of that could be non-console or system related is Steam or GOG.
No, you have to stop for 1 second. You have to realize that it's not Steam. It is literally Gabe. Like the day after Gabe dies, Steam's going to become very different, and no one's going to like it.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, Steam already now, like, they have their moments here and there.
Yeah.
They do have their moments here and there, but they do treat it, they are very customer focused, you know. They break their own rules all the time. Like, yeah, we'll give you refunds. You've had the game for a couple weeks, but we know this game is shit. So yeah, we'll give you refunds. So
Yeah, I mean,
well, they operate off consumer relation first. What businesses used to do. So like they want you happy, so you'll buy more shit. That's all they care about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the only other decent company like that is GOG. What in the world is popping up here?
I was gonna say GOG's good. Like, if we're talking about like companies that also like make hardware, I'm a little biased though because I just love Asus so much. I just want all their shit.
I do too, but
shit.
they've had a lot of bad press these last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Wait, what? I missed it. I know, like, people think their products are a little bit overpriced. I mean, they are like a premium brand.
So their handheld that they were releasing,
The Ally, which I was just talking about.
Yeah, I think it was their handheld. Yeah, they sent it out to a bunch of people to be reviewed, and then those people had issues with it. And when they contacted customer support, they got customer support.
Oh, well, how recent was this? Because the Ally's been out for like, I know,
It's
almost
been
a
within
year
the last
now.
month.
The Ally's been out for over a year, and their reviews when it first came out were
I mean, I don't remember where the video.
glorifying that thing like it dominated the Steam Deck too, because I think it was like the first handheld after the Steam Deck
Yeah,
that came out. LG, did LG make one? LG made one that's pretty badass. There's a couple out there that are pretty badass, but like the Ally is still like I guess in my opinion like the top dog when it comes to handhelds for PC handhelds.
Did you hear that, Pilot? He said top dog. Yes, he did.
what about operating systems? Like, are we still going to be stuck behind Windows, or is somebody actually going to develop something besides Linux?
See, that's a good question about the Xbox handheld. Like, what are they going to put? Are they going to put a Windows operating system on it? Or are they going to put something else?
It'll be the
I
Xbox
imagine.
operating system.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be the Xbox operating system. Yeah.
Well, it also depends on whether or not they want to start pushing more PC games on it and how good they want to make the processor. Because if they try to,
It also depends on.
they might hybrid it. That's what I'm thinking.
It might also depend on how interconnected they want it to be, because I don't know if you remember, if a couple of years ago, Windows was trying to interlink everything.
Yeah.
Like if you
They
had
had
a
the
Windows phone,
phone.
an Xbox, if you had a Windows phone, an Xbox, and a Windows computer, you could pick up the game on one device and keep playing it across all three.
Yep.
It was nuts. I mean, it was great though, but it was some
I
very
imagine-
Tony Stark shit at the time.
Yeah.
I imagine if they make an Xbox handheld, Xbox proprietary, they'll probably leave it to just Xbox games, and they won't allow like a Steam library or anything on it. It'll probably be
not.
just an Xbox UI, kind of similar like if Sony did it, for like their their PlayStation Portable. I imagine that's what it'd be, because I mean, Windows and PC games is still making a good market when you have the Steam Deck and you have the Ally. Windows is not, because I think the Ally runs a Windows operating system, and then other handhelds run a Windows operating system. I think the Steam Deck is the only one that runs a Steam operating
If I
system.
remember correctly, the Ally runs like a hybrid Windows system. Like it runs like, it looks like Windows, but it's like the whole program is slightly different. It's like a face layer.
Yeah, it's still like a Windows mobile operating system, and that's why you can still play Steam on it. You can play your Epic games. You can do all that stuff. Whereas like the Steam Deck is only your Steam library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also why the Ally is doing so much better than the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
It's a Windows operating system. You can install whatever you want on it.
Which they really should have done that from the start anyway, because they have everything on Steam runs off the Windows operating system, and they can't make a device with it unless they partner with Microsoft. So.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to be patient.
Did you see a ghost?
Why?
Oh.
Because I'm doing my show. I'm ready to eat now. I asked her if she was hungry before the show. Here we are 30 minutes into it. And so basically, yeah, there is no good guy platform. This was interesting. The Wukong Physical Edition will not have a disc. It'll have a download code in the plastic case.
So Fallout 76 again?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No physical copy, so it's just a container with a piece of paper.
Yep.
Do you ever remember those? Like where you would buy the game and then you'd have like a little, what was it? Like a little Xbox 360, like 3-day pass in there?
Yeah.
Where you, like, if you bought the game new, like you got the DLC for free, but you had to buy it if you got it secondhand because they didn't like GameStop doing the resale.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think this is just the next step into the going 100% digital.
I've been wondering that for a long time. I'm not sure how I feel, but I guess I can see it for both ways. You know, I never understood like why the collection, like when you buy like the most expensive collection edition, you don't get, you know, a digital download and like you have to be restricted to, you know, using the physical copy. But at the same time, I understand, you know, the value and the sentimental value of having the physical copy. You know,
it's not even it's not even the sentimental value. It's, you know, look how many people now are losing their libraries because somebody's screwing around. Like if you Crunchyroll, like what happened with them? If you had before they merged the other company, what was it? Funimation. If you had stuff with them digitally, you don't have it anymore. It's gone. Even though Crunchyroll now owns it, you have to buy it again.
Yeah.
Very strong point.
Well, I mean, with all the streaming services, I don't really think they expect you to own anything now anyway.
You'll own nothing and be happy.
What about the
video?
That's the idea.
what about the time frames of when you actually bought like an actual deluxe edition? You actually got a deluxe edition.
I still have my
Physical items?
deluxe edition of SWOTOR with the statue of Malgus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you don't get that stuff anymore. You got to pay at least a $1, $250, $200 for anything remotely close.
The deluxe edition now just includes an art book and then the musical sound
Soundtrack?
They call it. Yeah, the musical soundtrack. There we go.
Like a couple of digital things, like we've got a different skin for one of your guns that looks slightly different with a green tint.
Dude, that drives me fucking nuts. Especially when they were doing that, like, oh, if you pre-order this game on Xbox, you get this exclusive skin. If you pre-order it on PlayStation, you get this exclusive skin.
See, it wasn't even that. Like,
I'm like,
Best Buy, GameStop, Amazon, Walmart, Target, all of them had a different pre-order exclusive. If you wanted the entire game, you had to buy 5 fucking copies.
Yeah, if you wanted that particular exclusive.
Yep.
so you playing Helldivers, like PlayStation players.
Transformer games when they were coming
They
out.
got a badass armor suit that looks just dope. They don't have really many blue uniforms or, you know, blue outfits in Helldivers, but they got one for PlayStation. I was like, I fucking want that, you dicks.
I think the last exclusive where I actually bought like the deluxe edition and actually got something was Halo, and I got the game and everything with the map on the inside of the helmet. Man, was I hoping that helmet was wearable. I was like, man.
I so remember that. They advertised the
really
helmet,
wished.
and then like everyone got it, and like it was only like this big, and you couldn't wear it.
Nope, couldn't wear
I
it.
remember that. Everyone thought it was gonna be this life-size helmet that you could put on and just be and fucking be Master Chief. I remember that.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's
was
back when I still
they
hated
was gonna
Halo.
play with that shit on. Be like, yeah.
I'd be salty as fuck. I'd be super salty.
Oh, I got it, and I got it, and I popped it open, and I didn't even look at the game. I immediately picked it up and looked on it. I'm like, I can't put this on. What the crap?
You can see it in the box when you get the like collector's
Well, you can put it on one of your
box.
heads.
It's so big, you're just like,
Really? Really? Only Grizz. Only Grizz. But I think that they didn't actually. I think that they actually did make one where it was wearable.
Yeah. They had. Was it Reach that they put out the helmet for? Was it Halo Reach that came with that big model helmet? with the deluxe edition? I don't remember.
I think it was.
Yeah,
I think. Well, no, yeah, I think it was.
because it had George's helmet, I think, and everybody was like, "Why do you name this dude George?" By the end of the game, I was like, "It's George! It's George!"
I think the last two physical special editions that I bought was the most recent was the Diablo 3 physical edition, which didn't come with the game. And the one before that, which I got burnt on, was Fable 3.
Wait, you said Diablo 4 or Diablo 3?
4.
4. And it didn't come with the game. Like, did you get a digital download?
No.
You didn't get shit. You didn't get.
It was a physical collector's box that didn't come with the game.
You didn't get the base game at all.
Oh, I got it. Just it had to be purchased separately.
That's what I was getting at. You had to purchase that fucking shit separately.
Yeah.
Well, Assassin's Creed used to be really bad about that. Like they had like 5 editions, and for whatever reason, no edition had everything.
Yeah.
That's some Ubisoft shit right there.
Yeah.
That's some Ubisoft shit. I remember when Ubisoft was doing that. Like they had like
You had to buy like 2 to 3 editions to get everything.
Gold, they had the Ultimate. They had like the fucking Odyssey edition, and it's just like none of this is like, oh, but you can upgrade and you can buy like, you know, if you buy the Ultimate, you can still buy the Gold edition upgrade and get all those resources too. And I'm like, wow.
If I drop $100 on it, I better get every fucking thing.
Dude, $100 now? $100 now? You're barely getting the base game. You're barely getting the base game now, man.
How in the world? All right, I'm gonna put this out here. How in the world are you gonna sell me a case with a digital code and you're gonna charge me full price? If you're gonna charge me full price, I'm getting a disc. Otherwise, you're gonna take $15 off.
Man, it's just like buying a hamburger. You don't want no onions? You should take 25 cents off, man. You gonna charge me more if I want more onions? You're gonna charge me 25 cents if I want more onions, but if I don't want onions, you ain't gonna take 25 cents off? What the fuck? Sorry.
But look at Steam. Like Steam, most games generally end up $10 cheaper on Steam.
I don't think it's
Not always, but
I think it's just like the PC market. But yeah, I've noticed that like, you know, buying it on console compared to buying it on PC seems to be like a $10 difference. But there are some games where it's still $70 across the board. They're kind of just like easy.
yeah, some games are.
Yeah,
Especially those Capcom games.
Yep, Capcom, Ubisoft being greedy as fuck. I'm just like, you know what? It's gonna be $70 no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. All right, so we're gonna skip the next one, and we'll come back to it if we have time. So a little bit of news, which I thought was kind of fun, but it completely makes sense in today's market. 6 of the top 8 highest selling games on Steam were indie games.
Zero shock to me.
As they should be. Let's go. Reset the standard.
Right?
Yeah.
Or they were either an indie game or made by a non-AAA studio. Non-AAA studio, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Baldur's Gate,
look at the
Helldivers.
current state of games. Every game that's come out has tried to get everybody. Every indie game that comes out is like, this is our audience. This is who we're catering to. We're going to sell to you. If more people like it, cool. Look at Helldivers. They made it for a niche market.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's in there just loving the crap out of the fact that they can start screaming, Super Earth! And they're having fun.
For democracy.
I stream that shit so often, especially when I'm by myself. It's just fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
You are given permission to act like a complete fool with your friends, and it's fun.
I
And
lost
it was
my
done by
mouse.
an indie studio.
Where's my mouse? I lost it.
So what are the 6 games? 6 of the
I
8?
didn't write them down, but like it was like Helldivers,
Highest selling games on Steam.
Baldur's Gate, a bunch of really
Our
indie
World,
titles.
I'm sure, is on there.
Oh yeah, Power War's definitely on there. Probably Dave the Diver too.
Our World was. I don't do Pokemon, but it looked interesting to me.
Power
Even
World
I
was
was
on
like-
there, I think.
There's no way it wasn't. That damn thing was killing it.
That was weird. I was not ready for the Switch.
So this was all the major trailers all the major announcements at the Summer Game Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And it got condensed down to 12 minutes.
2 hours and 2 minutes. It's like the Game Awards all over again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's by the same. It's the same exact people. It's the same exact people. So, makes sense.
A straight footage game? I could be down for it. This? Yeah.
This is the quick notes. Okay, this is the quick notes version.
Oh,
Yes.
you know, it's just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I am down.
You might have to pause just like here and there.
Okay,
hang on.
Yeah, let's go back a
I
second here.
didn't know they were gonna go that fast.
I'm gonna toss this out here.
Bro.
For everybody that is a Power Rangers fan, there is a comic book out written by the Pink Ranger herself that is called Power Rangers The Return, as if they come back 20 years later after they lose somebody. So it's actually a really good comic and written by Amy Jo Johnson. So if you care about that shit, go for it. I'm done. Go back.
That's cool. Joe Johnson.
And there was
definitely grabbing that
a
game.
short film made a couple of years ago that was R-rated with the original cast.
Yeah.
Bro.
And Jason David Frank has done a couple of reprisals on Bat in the Sun before he unfortunately passed playing the White Ranger. He actually did a whole thing where he had White Ranger versus Scorpion.
Yeah, be careful saying that, man. You can't.
So
White Ranger.
let me just say this: when this game comes out, does that mean it's a 5-person co-op?
It looks like it. Oh,
Fucking hope so.
We have 5 people right here.
Bro, that's all I was about to say. Like y'all, bro.
I'm wondering if this is done by the same people who did Shredder's Revenge.
Oh, and there's a new Turtles game announced today too. I think in the
really?
showcase. There's
Oh my goodness,
there's
yo!
a new Turtles game. I
That's
didn't see
absolutely
anything about
getting.
it,
That's absolutely getting bought. Absolutely.
Can we talk about the Quidditch game like super quick?
Yeah, actually, I was going to bring up that actually is like one of the first Harry Potter titles I'm kind of excited for.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. That was the thing about Hogwarts Legacy I didn't like. It was missing Quidditch.
No, but that's what I was going to say. It's missing Quidditch because of this game. They knew that they were making this game, so they're like, "Yo, Legacy, you can't have Quidditch."
I
Because this
understand.
game's coming out.
But like that is the only thing about the Hogwarts Legacy game that I find actually kind of bad. That is the only thing in that whole game where I'm like, man, this was a misstep.
Everyone knew that was missing. I mean, also,
Maybe if it was like a quick side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
because you have broom flying and you can fly around. Like,
Yeah, I
fly
think if
through
it was a quick
carpets.
side quest, then it would have been like to lead into the Quidditch game, but to completely eliminate it altogether, not have it in there, that's
Just to be able to
No.
play like once or twice. Like even if
I'm
it's
also
just
not-
friendly games with your friends or something.
I'm not a fan of the art in the Quidditch game.
It is.
That is fair. It is a little cell shaded.
Yeah,
Ish.
I'm not a fan of that art.
It also looks like it's made for lower powered systems, like
Yeah.
the Switch. Phones maybe. But also the next game kind of hit me a little sideways. The next one is they're doing a Lego version of
Horizon.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I heard some people like some of the Sony ponies are really mad about that.
Why?
Like,
I mean,
because, like,
more exposure.
A Sony product is now leaving the Sony sphere. That is all they give a shit about.
I mean, and you already know that they got to Legofy any and everything. Like I don't think that there's not one game besides even Resident Evil.
You know what the weird thing about the Lego Horizon game is going to be? She's going to look less blocky than she did in the second game.
I knew you were gonna say some shit about that. Man. you always gotta say some shit about that. Man.
Oh yeah, I'm so getting that.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
No, it's for kids. No, it's a little less graphic. It's gonna be fun. Wait.
This is their way of getting
Whoa, hold on. I need you to pause. Were they building theme parks?
Yeah.
Look like it.
Now I'm slightly upset.
I would like to point out, I'm going to continue using that Sony ponies.
Sony.
Go for it.
Hey, man,
Sony ponies.
I'm a Sony fanboy. I fucking love Sony. Sony's still my favorite.
No, there's a difference. Like, you can be a Sony, you can be a fan of Sony. That's fine. But when you're just like ride or die Sony, it never leaves our ecosystem. Sony pony, get out of here.
Okay,
So Mr. Console War Andy can get the hell out.
I all for Sony and everything, but like, I'm definitely not one of those dudes that like, oh, it's going to PC. They're taking so much from us.
Yeah,
Study
like
the past if you would define the future.
Oh, is this the new Dynasty Warriors? No, never mind.
oh, a new civilization.
Oh, the new Dynasty Warriors game is the Sony thing. That's right.
That actually looks interesting.
It looked kind of cool. I'm not sure if I liked that art or hated it, but
I don't think
This,
so.
this on the other hand,
Sick.
looks amazing.
Oh, is this Mecha Breaker, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
missed
Mecha
that
Breaker.
the first time. Did I feel like the Xbox showcase might have gone into that a little bit more depth? I mean, I'm pretty sure that probably
That
went into
looks
depth.
crazy good.
I've seen some videos on it. It does look exceptional.
I'd like to see more on it, but yeah.
Oh, First Descendant.
Right. That game looks so... Oh, this trailer was badass. I've already been excited for this game, even though I hadn't even...
Yeah, I got in on the beta, and the beta was pretty bad, but and it dropped in like a month and a half. It was like out in July. I think.
I played the beta for like a day. I thought it was okay.
The beta had a lot of issues. It was fun. Like when you actually got out to actually do stuff, it was fun.
Yeah.
Is this Hot Ops? Is this Hot Ops? Yeah, this is Hot Ops. You can redo the entire movie Black Hawk Down. Yeah, this looks badass.
Boy, this is going to start a controversy online.
Other games already have, like 6 Days in Fallujah already have. So we do that the same way.
Oh, that's going to be like Spec Ops The Line versions of like people screaming about it. I guarantee you.
Is that another Souls-like?
So this kind of looks like it.
It looks like kind of like
yeah.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's the
little bit.
steampunk style, sword combat.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, Monster Hunter. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, the graphics in this Monster Hunter game look nuts.
They do. I want to see more.
And this is another hero shooter.
Yeah, nobody cares.
I think hero shooters. I think hero shooters is gonna be one of those things. Because I mean, Sony announced like 2 or 3 in their showcase. This showcase had Valorant.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
So, I
Valorant.
mean,
I was
still a
like,
hero shooter.
Do not ever.
This
That
looks
shit is a
dope.
virus.
Oh, that's already out. I totally forgot. That already came out. I gotta play it.
This is the Alan Wake expansion.
Yeah, it's an Alan Wake expansion.
Is that what's her name?
You get to actually play as Alan Wake?
No. Pause. You don't play as Alan Wake, but you get to play as her name from Control.
that's
I forgot her name. Why did I forget her name?
I did. Is it Claire? Why do I want to say it's Claire?
No, I don't think it's Claire.
That is the thing. Like the person from the second Alan Wake game, she's not as interesting to me as Alan Wake is. So
I think she's pretty interesting.
she's okay. I'm not saying she's trash. Like she's not. She's an okay character. She's just. It feels like something's missing. Like.
See, I never played Alan Wake, but I love Control.
Yeah.
The first Alan Wake is good, and even like the first Alan's
really
in
good.
the second one, like doing commentary, so he's still there, and like his voice delivery is just better. It's stupidly better.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I mean, the second Alan Wake. Oh, dude, I want you to pause because I want to talk about the Alan Wake games right now. You should play Alan Wake because I played the original Alan Wake. I only played it for a little bit, but then I played the remastered version. The remastered version was really good.
It is.
Prepping myself for Alan Wake 2. I remember I looked up like a lot of things. They're like, oh, you don't need to play the first game to understand the second game. But I fought through it. Like I bought the second game, and I said I'm not gonna play it for a day or two, and I powered through the first game. So worth it. so worth it. It definitely made me understand the second game a shit ton better.
Yeah, and if you were to just play the second one, like you would still get it, but like when you got done and when you played the first one, you'd be like, why didn't I play this one first? Like this one, it's actually a better game than the second one.
It is a better game, you know.
By a big
it's
chunk.
definitely older, you know, in style, like, but you understand things a lot better.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the first game was really good, and it's not that long. You can, like, if you got nothing to do on a Saturday, you can power through it in 8 hours. Interesting.
Another zombie survival game.
Is that VR though?
No.
No room in hell.
Dude.
Oh, this game looked interesting. Like you're like a parasite that like causes people to like off themselves.
Slitherhead.
What in the Wolverine?
Yeah, I think like the early parts of so like the early parts of that.
Okay, hold on.
God damn, this pissed me off so much.
Look.
What?
We have a new Batman game.
Yeah.
Yes,
I've
it
seen
is so
that.
exciting. It is another entry in the Arkham franchise, and
Why?
finishing off the Arkham franchise, and it looks so good. I want you to like.
So
Grizz.
I flipped through like the first 3/4 of this video before I decided I was going to run it tonight. And one of the topics was going to talk about the Wonder Woman game that's being planned and how it's kind of like WB's Hail Mary of their video games, because every DC game that they've released recently has just been utter crap.
Dog water.
They're getting
And-
pushback on the Wonder Woman game too.
This one had a chance. This one had a chance. Do you know what this game is?
I have no idea what the hell this game is.
Okay.
All right. So finish this. It will probably show you why it's going to be like watching the full trailer. Yeah, it looks fucking great. This looks amazing. It looks so good. The return of the fucking dude.
Bro, that look. The graphics look.
Yep. Say it. Go ahead. Say it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Let's raise the stakes.
Okay, pause. It's only going to be on the Meta Quest 3.
Wait, what?
That Arkham game is only going to be on the Meta Quest 3 VR system.
Get out of
Only
here.
on Meta. Wow.
Oh, it does say it. Okay, at the bottom. Yep.
Get fucked.
This
What?
looks so fucking good.
Get
And I've
fucked.
been begging for another Arkham game, and you fucking deliver, and you fucking make it on the Meta Quest 3? Are you?
I was getting ready to go download the whole freaking franchise and beat it because this looked so damn good. And now I have just lost all interest.
Now no one gives a fuck.
Nobody cares.
When they announced this game, you heard the entire audience just lose their fucking shit. Everyone was super excited. And then because when you watch the full trailer, because the full trailer is like 2 minutes and it's in depth and it's showing great shit, and it doesn't show, I guess, any gameplay because you don't see it from the VR perspective. And then that thing comes across the screen, everyone was just like,
Yeah, that's a.
This is going to be a.
Don't you guys have VR machines?
Yeah.
Let's Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Oh,
Is
it's
it me,
Ma'am
or is
Solo.
every time a new trailer comes out for this game, it looks worse?
Yeah.
So it looks as good as it did when it was first announced. I'm probably gonna buy it. I'll probably buy the deluxe edition of it too. As much as I don't want to give Ubisoft all my
Hey
money.
man, it's your money to waste. Go for it.
It looks so dope.
Another VR game.
Was this 3D Skyrim?
Dark and Darker. Great
Hey, it's
title.
free. Oh, this is. Oh, I've heard it. Pause this.
This is the Dune survival game.
Yes, this is a Doom game that is coming out, and it is set in an alternate reality where the main character of the movies was never born.
Yeah,
So-
Paul Atreides, right?
Yeah, the whole magical reason to want to be part of the universe doesn't exist. It'd be like if there was no Jedi in Star Wars. It's like, then why do you want to play here?
Well, I think you make a character. It's pretty much like just I guess like taking his spot, right?
No.
Survival game.
Well, so far from what they've released, it's not how it sounds. We can put a pin in that, and if I'm wrong, I'll say it later, but
It looks interesting.
yeah, it's just.
Another survival game.
What is this, Dark Souls Minecraft?
Oh, it's a new world coming to consoles. Oh, here you go.
yeah, this game looks fucking badass. Talk about another good shooter that's coming out soon. Oh, show me more, bud, please.
Goals for the Gold Throne!
Before it's too late.
For a Souls-like, this one actually looks really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Souls-like it's gonna be. Like sometimes you look at it and like it looks like it's gonna be Souls-like, and then sometimes
It looks like style combat, not Souls combat.
Yeah, it looks more flashy.
I'm not against it, I just.
To me, it looks more like a Devil May Cry type game,
yeah.
but it definitely has some interesting combat.
Yeah.
In fact,
To see what's in the rest of the.
did any of you guys ever play a game called Bujingai back in the day?
No.
I don't think so.
It was a game
Way to
that
pause on the
wasn't.
brightest moment.
It was a game that wasn't very popular, but it had incredibly interesting sword combat where you could like literally clash swords, kind of like what that looked like in Phantom Shadow.
Okay.
That's kind of what I liked about Bushido Blade back in the day.
It was a game back on the PS2. So I mean, like, I
I
don't
might have
know.
heard of it. Yeah, I think a buddy of mine like really liked it, and they like did like a port for the PS4 recently.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a 1-to-1 port, so it wasn't that great because it was still PS2 era. So the increase in technology kind of made you like I don't know, disrespectful.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, Fanblade it looks great. I probably want to play it. I just don't know how Souls-like it's going to be. Like, I've also seen like some more in-depth gameplay, where they're fighting the boss, and even like the guy that was demoing it, he got his ass beat by the boss. He was just like, I feel really bad about this because we also lowered the difficulty for the we lowered the difficulty and then we like lowered it again just for the demo, and I still lost. So that made me weird. I'm like, it's gonna be like Souls combat. It's gonna be like heavy on like perfect parrying, perfect dodging. Do I have a stamina meter? I think that's one thing that really bothers me about games. Like
Stamina meter. Whenever you block or something, it takes portion of your stamina down.
Yeah, you have the stamina meter, and like so like even if you're blocking, like and they're just constantly swinging. So whether you're blocking or dodging, you don't have stamina to swing back. To even, I don't know. That's just assaulting me. Like, I mean, I've obviously played games. I've gotten pretty far, so I've learned to adjust. But like, it still drives me nuts.
I think I can sum this all up in the terms of Dark Souls players.
Don't you fucking say it. Don't you fucking say it.
Get good.
Oh my god! I understand how to play, but like at some points it's a little fucking ridiculous. Okay.
I've always
I can't even run away because my stamina is not high enough. I can't run away. I can't block. I can't roll.
Why should I get good at something I don't like?
Well, I mean, there's no reason for you to if you don't like it.
I understand the realism of having a stamina bar. I mean, I don't understand games where I can sprint constantly for 100 kilometers. I
don't get that, but I also don't get like when you're supposed to be playing like a super soldier and you can run for like 5 seconds and all of a sudden you're sucking wind like a fat kid who just ate a whole cake. You're just like. But Shepard comes to mind from Mass Effect. That motherfucker can't run more than like 30 feet before he's just like, Tally, help. Garrus, carry me.
I don't know what this is trying to be.
Not something I'll buy.
This both looks amazing and horrible at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I'm curious. Oh, I remember this game. Okay, bye.
Wah wah.
Am I getting?
Oh, I think. Do you have an ad? You have an ad that just won't play. Nope, there we go.
Is this Journey 2 or something?
Yeah, it doesn't like Journey 2. I mean, I think it's not. Oh, never. That's
I'm a
right.
fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods.
That is just way too epic of music for a cup of coffee.
All right.
I think if the music is related to the video that you selected, where it's just the quick notes of everything, and not the music that was like for the actual trailers. And this looks kind of good. I forgot what this was.
Hey, what is this? Is this a game or a damn anime?
I mean, I think it's both.
What is with half these games like this year being named Awaken something?
And
Awoken,
you're not
wake up.
going anywhere. We'll be here a long time.
That's right, a new fucking Skate game. Oh.
It's about time, really.
The rumors that Skate was coming back. Been like a long time.
Yo! What the world?
Oh, this game right here was made by one person. It's like a massive game, or so on and so forth. But yeah, it was made by one person.
Guff bust.
They announced a few games that were made by either just one person or 3, 5 people.
I'm loving
I
this
want to try
announcement.
that just because of the attitude. You know what I mean?
I'm loving this announcement coming 2025. Maybe, I don't know, to be honest.
Made by one person. You don't know if it's going to be done or not.
You know what?
Also,
I'm down.
I feel like they're going to show the potato game next. Nope.
Well, one of them looked like a potato.
And there's another game that's made by one person and 1 or 2 people, and it's a potato shooter. He's a potato, and he's a third-person shooter. I don't remember that last game. Can you go back just for a couple of seconds? It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I felt bad.
Yeah. The finals.
Oh, it's the finals.
Wait. That's Cyberpunk. Yeah, that's a Cyberpunk guy.
Mm-hmm. No, this is the finals. The free to play. I don't know if it's a hero shooter, but
it looks like a hero shooter. Or
it's PvP.
Yeah. And the party's like, is this another Cyberpunk anime? No.
That one.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I have a side note, just like it's fine. It's just a side note because I was talking to somebody about an anime. She was watching like My Hero season 6 for the first time, and she's like, "I don't like the pacing." I'm like, "I fucking love the pacing of season 6, even though it's like they have like 20 episodes that take place over like 2 hours." I think it's like really great. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of action that happens. Just talking to her about it, and she's just like, "I don't get it." Like, you obviously didn't watch Dragon Ball Z growing up because Dragon Ball Z definitely had like 5 episodes where only like 2 minutes had passed.
Namek will explode in 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness! Like two whole episodes, and it's like 5 minutes. I'm almost like, are you serious? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I remember it was like 3 or 4 episodes where he was just building the spirit bomb, and it only took him like 10 seconds to build the spirit bomb. Yeah. But it still was like 4 episodes.
So many
I don't want to hear
conversations in
anybody
between.
say anything.
And then Dragon Ball Super when they had the the Universal tournament.
Oh, the Tournament of Power, yeah.
Yeah, the Tournament of Power, that's what it's called. Yeah, and it was only for like 47 minutes, so like it's 1 hour of like whatever their time they're using, but it only equals like 47 minutes of like human time. But it was still like 30 episodes. So like 30 episodes, and like you'd be like 3 episodes in, and they're like, there's 45 minutes remaining, and you're like, what? We just had 4 30-minute episodes and only 2 minutes had passed. And then out of nowhere, they're like, oh, 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen this.
Is this King of Fighters stuff? Data Fury. Okay.
That chick countered a dude with her butt. I can't get it.
I was wondering if that's what actually happened.
Oh, I'll take a Sonic game. Oh, absolutely take a Sonic game.
Oh, there she is.
There she is. Good old my.
Oh, have you seen the screenshot of Bison's super move from that yet? It's got a picture of like Guile like face down in the ground, and Bison's got his knee on the back of his neck.
Oh.
I've seen captions with like DJ's picture underneath going.
All right, so that was that. I don't think we really have time to do. We'll Cliff Notes the Xbox Showcase real quick.
Oh, you want to Cliff Notes it?
I mean, we
Is that
kind of
humanly
just,
possible?
it did just take us 35 minutes to go over a 12-minute video.
That's pretty good for us.
Right.
I mean, we're not EFAP or anything, but still.
All right, so they announced. We'll go back and talk about a couple, but they announced Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Gears of War E-Day, Doom the Dark Ages, Avowed, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred, Flight Simulator 2024, the World of Warcraft The War Within, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Stalker 2, Age of Mythology Retold, Fable, which, mixtape, Perfect Dark, Expedition 33, South of Midnight, Shattered Space, State of Decay 3, Wu Chang, So we've had Wulong, Wukong, and now Wu Chang.
Yeah, and you wonder why I get screwed up on the name of these games.
I'm gonna make a game. I'll call it Wu Dong.
Elder Scrolls: The Gold Road. Is that the name of the expansion? Is Gold Road? Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Is that a remake of 4?
It's a remake of 3. It's a full remake of 3. I mean, it's not the new. They're probably just showing a little bit more of it.
It's a remake, but they didn't get Kojima to come back at all.
I mean, what is it?
They're still beefing with him, so.
Yeah, but what's the name of the studio? Who makes Metal Gear?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but they still have rights to all the Metal Gear, that engine and everything. So they still have the rights to it. So that's why Metal Gear Survive, when they made that game, like right after you left, the game was fucking terrible. But they still have the rights to it. So let's just make it.
Yeah. Fallout 76, Skyline Valley, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Sea of Thieves, Atomfall, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, Winto Burrow, Fragpunk, and Mecha Break. We just saw a clip of Mecha Break.
And I'm going to tell you guys now, we ain't going to watch it, but when you get to it, go watch the Dragon Age Veilguard, and you're going to they name all of the companions, and there is a companion. I swear to God, her name is Trash. Trash. Her name is Trash. Go look at it, and it's a perfect name for that character.
That's why you wanted to rant.
No. I got a whole lot more than that. It's just the relatable part. That's the part that doesn't require me to have visual aids to bitch.
I need to look up this Fable and see if it's if they're starting it over or if it's supposed to be Fable 4.
It's Fable 4.
Is it Fable 4?
Yeah, right. They again, another game that they probably announced like a year ago. And Fable 4 was also one of those games that had controversy where people were like, I'm not playing that game. The game, you're not getting my money, all because they don't find the female protagonist attractive.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you can make your own character, what does it matter? Anyway.
I mean, no, it's not a make your own character game. I don't think so. They have a female protagonist that you just play
they've
as.
all been make your own character.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no clue. Yeah. But that's why everyone was complaining. Now I definitely don't understand.
No, not really. It's like dress your own character, because the second one you could pick boy or girl, and the first one you couldn't pick shit.
I don't know, man, but it was a huge thing. You don't remember this? I think we had a
I remember that.
No, I remember this because that girl was. Yeah.
So you're definitely one of those people too. You're one of those people too. Like,
no,
I'm not buying it if I can't beat off to the character.
No, it's not. No, but I don't need to. I have the internet. I don't need video games for that. I don't know why the rest of you guys are obsessed with that. But here's my problem. It's the fact that I watched that trailer and she is so startlingly ugly. It's noticeable. And I'm like, who cares? No. When your main character looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, that's fine, but don't be like, she's pretty. She's not pretty, dude. She looks like Pete Davidson.
I don't think the developers were like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. She's not that pretty. I don't think they were doing that. But I mean, the people were complaining like, oh, she's so ugly. Like, who the fuck cares? It's a video game character, man. Like I said,
are you gonna be in your
fucking basement? You're gonna be in your fucking basement, like trying
she's
to play
fucking hard
one
to
hand
look
on
at.
the controller.
What do you want me to tell you? It's hard to look at her.
How do you fucking play? Like, you're just sitting there like.
Oh, we're not talking about that, CP.
That's what they're complaining about. They say that they're not going to buy the game because she's not attractive.
To look at. No. She's hard to fight. No. It's not about attractive. It's like I want someone to put a mask on her so I don't have to see her. That's the level of fucked up she is.
Like, people are just fucking weird, man.
If you dropped her out of the ugly tree and let her hit every fucking branch and then picked her up and did it again, that'd be about halfway to where she is. You know, that bitch got a jaw like Michael Tyson. Like Mike Tyson. She's just like...
Hey man, I like an attractive character as much as the next person, but it also doesn't make or break the game for me.
No, it doesn't make or break the game.
We're talking about people that are like loyal Fable fans that have played every single Fable endless amount of times and then have been like, just see the character and you're like, I'm not buying that one. I have literally put 40,000 hours into Fable, but I'm not buying that one because.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna do this. What do you think about NASCAR?
Okay,
this is
there's
unrelated.
going to be a redeeming feature here. All right, because in Fable you can build your stats that change how you look.
In the first one, like the more you leveled, the older you got, until eventually you were just like a crickety old man with like
You can
Arnold
undo it.
Schwarzenegger muscles for no reason.
You can undo it. You can make
Yeah, there
yourself
was
young again.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 ways to do it, like money or sacrifice or some shit like that.
Yeah. You could take take back years basically.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I need to know more information before I make a final decision on it.
Yeah, I mean,
If that's just what they were showcasing in their video, that's one thing. It's another thing if it's a forced protagonist.
It kind of seems like a forced protagonist in my opinion, because they were showing cutscenes, you know, kind of like from like I guess this particular area, like, you know.
The other thing that
one
is
person
kind
to
of
fight.
making it a little for me is Peter Molyneux is gone. He's not with Lionhead Studios anymore.
I mean, it might be a forced protagonist from the trailers that they show. Like, it kind of seems like a very forced protagonist because they show that character a lot.
Yeah, it was like a 2-minute teaser video, but they never showed that character in gameplay. But anyway, we'll find out. I won't be getting it, but I'm excited to see where the story goes in the new World of Warcraft expansion, because they have given creative storytelling rights back to Metzen.
Yes, and that actually, I know that's upset a lot of people actually at Blizzard. Like, they were pissed because they were like, "Oh, he's just going to be here for a figurehead, and we can keep doing what we're doing." And he got in, and he started telling people, "No, we're not doing this. We're doing that."
Yeah. What?
Griff, you have your Discord open? I mean, obviously you do, but you see what Grizz just posted. So, I'm pretty sure she is.
Where'd you put it?
I feel like
It's in the memes.
I feel like she's the main character. She is the main protagonist that you will play as.
We'll find out.
I mean, I don't know about any Fable games. I've never played any Fable games. Couldn't understand, but yes, what they conveyed from the trailers and so on and so forth is that this will be the character that you play and go through the story as.
We'll find out. Because Fable is weird.
In the last couple, Fable 3 wasn't really that good. I'm sorry.
It wasn't.
You know, and
It
2
had-
wasn't outstanding. So I don't have high hopes for the series. Like, irregardless of this chick.
1 was amazing in its storytelling, and was unique for the time.
Yes. First one was good.
2 had a better story, but the gameplay wasn't leaps and bounds better. 3 had the best gameplay, but the worst story.
The second one didn't tell the story very well. That was the problem. It just meandered its way through the second act. Like, well, just go do stuff.
I think we have different memories of it. Let's see, Gears of War E-Day, that looks interesting. Doom the Dark Ages, I'm curious about that because we already have an origin story for Doom guy.
We do?
Yeah, but that trailer looks so good, though. Like, I'm willing to just be like, I
I've
don't
watched
give
the
a
trailer
shit. I
yet.
want to see it.
Give me more Doom and I'm happy. So
Okay, you get a spiked shield you can throw at people. It's just,
I'm sold.
It was a
pissed off
spiked
Captain America.
It was a spiked chainsaw shield.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
A circular shield with spikes on the end that you can
Yeah, and
chainsaw.
they show him like blocking stuff with it, and then he just throws it at people, and like he goes and gets it back, and So he's running around with a shotgun and a shield, and it's just like, yep, I'm there. Let's do this shit.
I might be sold on this already. And I haven't even watched the video yet, but it's more Doom, so happy days. I don't know what Fragpunk is, but the logo is catching my eye.
I don't know what it is either.
Mecha
my
Breaker,
brain was
we
thought it was
saw the video on
Frostpunk for
that.
some
Looks
reason.
great. The Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred, we finally got a release date for that. We also got a release date for, or a date that they're going to be doing more like info dumping, which is July 18th. The release date is October 8th. But yeah.
Oh, you mentioned the War Within expansion for Warcraft, and I figure I will mention this. World of Warcraft is currently doing Pandaria Remix. So if you want to level a brand new character, and it has to be a brand new character, you create one that starts at level 10, and you go to play Mists of Pandaria. But instead of getting regular gear, you get little sockets, like little gems, and they give you other classes' abilities to put into your armor. So you can be a paladin with Blink. You can be a priest with Heroic Leap. You can, and like you have all these other little things. Oh, you heal somebody, it does this effect, it does that. You auto attack 4 extra times at random for no apparent reason. Like all these weird ass gems, and you can just go through it, and you can start raiding in Pandaria at level 30.
Interesting.
And when you get up to Siege of Orgrimmar, you remember that it took forever to do that, but this is for the next 70 days, and then this is done. But when you beat Siege of Orgrimmar at any difficulty, you get something called the Bone of Manaroth. When you get enough of those, you turn it in, and you can get, remember those plate shoulders from Garrosh that everybody's always wanted and can never get? Yeah. You can now buy them. Huh. Only during this. And all of the armor, the mounts, the pets, the toys, the trinkets, everything can be bought with the event currency, which is called bronze. So if you just want to get on and dick around with a character, do it.
All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there, though. Thank you all for coming and watching. We hope you had a good time. We will see you in 2 weeks. No show next week.